Hi guys, it's Kelly. Say I'm in the kitchen again, and I went out to my garden and I got some sage because I've really been wanting to try sage, you know. And I put it in some hot water and well, it came out nice, but I wanted some more green. So I just have some water in here from I go get it a spring. So it's spring water because I feel like, I don't know, city water is like it has bleach and all this stuff in it. So I have my green water here. So we're gonna, some of you guys have seen my method before. So I have some pages and some book pages and some envelopes, and I'm gonna dunk and soak. Dunk and soak and bake. I really don't know how this is going to turn out because I've never done sage before. But I want to try it because I love sage. And I love my garden. And you know, I like green and all that. So, and you know what I did? I put it in my blender and I like ground it all up. So there's like sage bits and pieces in here. So I really don't know how this is going to do. But I like to just dunk it and then I like to pool it up like I showed you guys before. So I get my oven rack and I lay out parchment paper on my oven rack. And I dunk the paper. And then I lay it right on the rack over there, see? And I stack it up right on top of each other. Stack it up and stack it up. Ooh, it's got some green stuff on it. Oh, we'll see how this works. Maybe I should just do a couple to see, huh? And then I like to take a spoon and pull it up on top of it because that's what gives you the nice stain marks, you know. So I'll pull some of the sage on top of here and, well, we'll see how it's going to turn out. I have no idea. And while that's in the oven, then we'll look at the onion skins because I have them. I just pulled them out. So we'll do a couple of these first. Because the onion skins are really pretty. And I need them for a project that I got going on here pretty soon. Pretty soon. Okay. Alright, so I'm only going to try a few. Just because, I don't know, we'll see how it turns out. You know what I mean? And then, ooh, that's hot. And then we'll look at the onion skin. Try it out. I hope I get some good green. If I don't, well then, I don't. Okay, so this is how it's working out for me. I'm going to the store and I'm buying a bag of onions. And before I put them in my fridge, you know, I just take the onion bag up here and, you know, scrape off all my onions into a pan. And then I have a bunch of onion skins and then I put them in my fridge and it, you know, it's not so messy then. So you're essentially cleaning your fridge before you put the onions in. So anyway, I did some book pages, and I particularly like these. They look really good. I just like how they come out with the onion skin, and it just looks really good. And I have sage in the oven. We're going to try that and see what happens. So let's look at what the onion skins did. Ooh, I think it looks pretty good. It looks pretty good. I got some doily impressions and I don't know, the onion. I love the onion skin. And it just has a good, I mean, I don't know, it just looks good. And I did some on some doilies so we could get some impressions and we could see what, you know, what it kind of looks like. So I got some good doily impressions with my onion skin. I love it. These look really good. I'm going to do a journal one here eventually. Soon. With my onion skin paper. These ones are still a little bit too wet. So I'm collecting and collecting, you know how we do. Ooh, look at these. These ones are really bright. Wow. I don't know if you guys can see, but they're really bright. I did some envelopes. They were really bright white paper. So I guess it does make a difference on the color of paper you start with. Because on the book pages, I mean, it looks really good and I like it, but it just seems like it's darker on a white sheet of paper, you know. So these look really good. I'm happy with these. Some of them are still a little bit wet, so I'm putting them back in the oven. Just a little bit wet. Yeah, these look pretty good. I like them. Alright, so I'm going to clean this up and then we're going to check on the sage. These are a little bit wet too still. Okay, I'll put them in my oven. I'll put them in. Oh, I like this one too. It turned out good. Oh, this one's a little wet too. Okay, well I got a few. Alright, so these look really good. I like them a lot. Now we'll have to see what the sage ones look like, I guess. So let's see. Think they're dry yet? I don't know. I don't know. We'll see. Well, I'm getting some good green, but it's not quite dry yet. Not quite dry yet. So what I wanted to say then is, not that you guys care, but I'm waiting for the sage to dry. And see, I really like the peroxide and the vinegar for the vinegar, you know, well, that's acidic, so it does pull out, like, color if you need it out of things, you know. And I put a spray bottle top right in my jug, and I do the same thing with my peroxide because, well, I use it like on my stove and for cleaning and the counters, and you know, that's a disinfectant. And vinegar, and this is really good on glass and mirrors. Well, it's better than any Windex, you know, and then everything's disinfected. You can put it on your food and your fruit, even your steak, your meat, and your plants like it. So you can put some in, like, you know how some of your garden plants are like, well, not your garden plants, but your pot plants, the dirt gets like real tight and it needs like some air, you know, the roots got to breathe, and so they like a little peroxide in the plants, in the water. So I like that for everything. And you know, you clean out your fridge, and I do everything with these. I don't buy cleaning products. So anyway, that's that. And then I'll check my paper again. We'll see if we're getting some good greenage. It's looking pretty good, really. It really is. It's looking pretty okay. We'll see what these two look like. I got half dry and this part's a little wet, but it's a little bit green and it has some like sage texture on it. Like, It's kind of neat. I kind of like it. It's just a very pale, pale green. And then this one is kind of the same. It's just a pale green with some sagey splotches on it. I don't know if you can quite tell. Then I messed it up right here. I don't know if you can quite tell, but it kind of looks funky to me. I kind of like it. I don't know. It's a light green though, so anyway, we'll see. We'll see. I gotta put this one back in. This one I think is okay. No, this one's a little bit wet too. So the sage experiment's going okay, but I ended up blending it up in the blender. This one looks pretty cool. I like this one. It kind of just leaves like, I don't know. I kind of like it though. It's just pale green. I love it. So if I stamp on top of here, you know, with my onion stamps that I'm going to do, because I'm going to mix onion paper and sage paper and I don't know. We'll see what else I come up with. But that's really neat. I like it. So thanks for stopping into my kitchen. We'll see you guys later. Bye.